Welcome back, everybody, to another Redstone Corner. I'm so glad to be back at this, guys. Much love for all you and support and the ones that checked on me while I was in the hospital. So, today for you, I'm finally getting out my Super Smelter Furnace Array video. 64 in total. Now, I have it set up right here, what it's going to start when it looks like. Your floor should be 3 wide, with a furnace on either end, and room underneath for your hoppers. So you're going to make sure there are 32 furnaces on either side and then fill in the floor. So go ahead and get that done. So now that you have that done, you want to go ahead, go in the middle here. After you mark which end is technically your entrance. Now it doesn't have to look like that. You can just go ahead and, extend it out if you want to have this level. You will need a few blocks underneath for clearance. But go ahead and take a trapdoor, figure out where you want your items to come to you at. And this way you can just stand here and your items will come to you and you can fill your shulker boxes within reach. Now you're going to need a hopper. You're going to need, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hoppers per a furnace and 1 dropper to get the next step. So first, come to here where you have the whole app. Make sure you have a hopper pointing down underneath the correlating furnace, like so. And then get a dropper. Put a dropper pointing down underneath that hopper. These will be where your items come at. And then go ahead and run hoppers under all the other furnaces into the one pointing into the dropper. Okay, so now it should look like this. Perfect. Then come on and we'll start this. So the hopper pointing into the top will be where you run your powered rails for your hopper minecart to unload items. And then we're going to come in the back, point 1 into the back with a dropper on top, and then another hopper on top of the dropper. And sorry, I was wrong. 4 hoppers, not 5 per a slice. But this is how each side will look after you're done. So while I finish that up, you can do the same. If you were wondering why the hopper dropper hopper, that's because with that and the 1 stack the furnace holds, you get 20 stacks of fuel per furnace. Just kind of seem nice. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get the minecart hopper track and everything done. So starting on your front end, you're going to go out 1, 2, 3. Probably 4 to be safe. Come back. And then go up 1. Now we will need the detector rail. We're going to leave there. This will be gone later, but this is to keep this rail pointed at a slant, and you'll see why. And then you will want a normal rail there, and then powered rail the rest of the way, all the way around to right here on the other side where you will have a solid block. Like so. And then come out. 2. Sorry, 1. Like so. Normal rail, normal rail. Then we just connect like so. And do the same thing all the way down. And then you will need, 5, 6, 7 redstone torches, I believe. And 3 blocks to power most of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. Make sure there is a block in between those two. Then if you place a redstone torch on either side, it powers all the way down to here. And then you just do the same thing again. Count 2, 4, 6, 8 in the middle. And then you get down to here. And what you'll do is at the end here, bring out in a block like so. Place a redstone torch on either side, and then this back end. And then there, you have used 7 redstone torches to power all of those rails. So next we will do the minecart launcher setup. And to do that, you want to use block and get a comparator output from this detector rail that's slanting into a solid block with a redstone torch on top of it. Place your sticky piston on the side, and then you will want a fence post. Place that fence post on top. Then we're going to come on to the back here, run a comparator into that first one, place a chest on the back, and then you will want 9 water bottles. They need to be 9 full water bottles. Those are non-stackable. And this will ensure that your minecart is only sent out when it has 2 full stacks of items in it, distributing 1 stack on the trip out and then the second stack on the trip back. That way, we're trying to max efficiency and speed at which your items smelt. So now you can go ahead and break this top one and, sorry, put that back actually. You'll want to grab a slab, place it at the top level, like so. Once we place it there, nope, right, second level, and then leave that solid block there. And you will want to grab some glass next and filter in this box here. So, like this. Your items will come up on this side and flow right over this slab, being picked up by your minecart hopper. And you can easily see that it works. You just come throw an item down, it gets picked up. It'll even pick up a full stack pretty much at once. So if you're putting a lot of items through, yep, see? Perfect. Now let's grab the glass again, and we're going to come down to about here. Oh, and you need to make sure this is a full column, or else your items are going to pop out the bottom when you dispense them. So like this. Perfect. Now you will want 1 piece of soul sand, like this. That will go there. You're going to put a dispenser underneath of it. Sorry, dropper, not dispenser. Pointing up into the soul sand. Then a hopper. So depending on which way you have this, we can put this out a little bit. It will end up looking like, you know what, we could do it like this actually. In front here. Place a double chest on the side so you can load your items like this. And then on the back, you're going to come out here. Place a solid block with your comparator running into a block with a redstone torch here. Place a sticky piston against that. And then we're going to take observers, Place one on the head, and then one on the side of the head here. And then put a solid block there with a repeater on 2 ticks. That will ensure that any straggling items that are in the dropper or the hopper will get shot through as this turns off. Then we can easily come up here, grab our water and glass, and just fill this in. And then put glass on the top, or your items will shoot out the bottom or up out the top. And there you go. Let's go ahead and put a full stack in there. And we can see it is getting filled quite fast. Now you could, if you want, leave this on 1 tick or just put a solid block here, but I'm not sure if items would get caught in the system and you wouldn't end up with your full 2 stacks or however you're putting in there. Now you can program this to head out with less items in it. And I will leave in the world download, I will leave down here chest comparators and redstone lines to show you what different amounts of water bottles in the chest will give for power outputs next to minecarts, so you can choose the correct setting. But now that is done, we can go ahead and go down here, and you are going to do kind of the same thing with the solid block and the comparator into a block with a redstone torch, sticky piston, not like that, an observer on the head, and then place one against there. Place a solid block like so, and it really turns this into a nice 1 wide dropper clock on 2 ticks, like so. And then you do the same thing over here. Solid block, comparator. There we go. So really, once you get the hang of this, it is really simple. And if you don't need a furnace this big, you can always cut some off of this. It does not have to be 64 long. This was really about just maxing more items with time and speed and all that. All right, now that this is done, let's go ahead and get in the item streams. So on the side that you have your minecart loader set up on, you want to go ahead, place a chest like so, and then run a couple blocks out. This is where your bamboo or whatever you're going to use for fuel is. I designed the smelter to be fueled by my Zero-Tick bamboo farm, which you can find a link at the end of this video too. So now we want to go ahead and wrap solid blocks all the way along, and then get to the end here, and you're going to come out 2, 3. You're going to want to come out 3 on that first end, come this way, take another chest at this hopper here, place it up, and then come out and wrap it around so that it looks like that. Because when your items come around here, they are going to unalign. Sorry, you'll have iron bars that stretch all the way to the end here. So they'll come here and hit this side and unalign. So you want to be able to wrap them back around and realign them so the item stream continues. So just go ahead and continue your iron or solid blocks all the way to the end. And at the very end here, you want to make sure to come out 1 extra. And then after that, let's go ahead. You can get your glass in place for your item stream. Wrap glass around the entire thing. And put iron bars in on top of every single hopper. And at these ends here, you want to make sure that you extend it out like so. So you go ahead and do that now as well. Okay, so for those of you that need a refresher in item streams, go ahead and place a water source there. And then when you get to the end here, place a trapdoor. Make sure the block underneath the trapdoor is packed ice. And then you just keep doing it like this all the way. If you really want, you could do it at the end here so that you're getting the full 8 blocks from the water stream. But sometimes that doesn't work and you have to kind of shorten your item streams so that you can get them to work. Like especially around this corner is going to be one of them, I believe. Oh, let me just go ahead and do that. Place the trapdoor. Water stream. Oh, see, this worked out perfectly. Then we can place it there. And you'll just do this around the entire thing until you get to the very end. Or to something like this. See, this is what I'm talking about. So we can place a trapdoor right there, an iron one. Get your packed ice. And then by placing the water source here, you actually get it to go all the way to this side. So now to finish the item collection area, we can go ahead and take some glass. Come down, let's say like 5 blocks will do. And this is just to create the tube that will bring up your items. And now for the droppers, they're going to be a little wick wonky. This one will actually come around and then enter this way, while this one will bring its items around and enter this way. And because you're going to need some room. So let's get glass on either side here. Bring it down as well. And then this tube in the center, you're going to knock those blocks out. And go ahead and place trapdoors on them. So you know that's the 2 places your items will come in at. And then underneath this side, go ahead and come down one more. Break the one in front. Bring it out. And around like so. Place a piece of soul sand here. And then you can use glass just to wrap around. And then also fill that in. And now if you come in here and place a water source, yep. And underneath the trapdoor, you can go ahead and place your, excuse me, packed ice. And then it will be the same thing on this side. Go ahead and get your glass in. Bring it down. One more. And then break it and wrap it around just like you did on the other side. And fill in the sides. Fill in the center. Place your water source and your packed ice. And that is how your items get brought up to you. And very easy just to go in, open up your trapdoor, hop down in there, and start filling in your bubble vader. Close that. And there you go. You can literally stand right here and your items will be brought to you. That is pretty much it. Except now we are going to do the system that will turn on and off the bamboo machine. So to start things off, we're going to come off this last hopper here. We are going to pull a comparator signal from it. To do that, come out a block like so, and then place a solid block on the front and a solid block on, oh, not solid block, sorry. There we go. you're going to want a observer, like so, and place a rail on top of it. Now, okay, so you need to also run another comparator into the side of this one with another chest right there. And you're going to fill all but 3 spots of this chest with water bottles, like so. So now, this will give a signal only... Oh. Hold on here. Let's break that dropper. This will only give a signal when it is full, like so. See, now it turns on. If we take away 1 stack, it turns off. We put the full stack in, it'll turn that on, which updates the observer and will chain it over. So you want to make sure that this isn't full when you set this up, because once you build up the bamboo farm and get it filling, once this fills up, it will send the signal to turn off the machine, and you'll have everything in sync. So from here on out, to bring this down and around, you want to block not block, observer, rail, observer, rail. Or this could actually be a block, really, if you wanted, like so. And then put an observer on the side here to detect the signal. And then go ahead and bring out underneath a line. And then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because you'll need another observer there. Place another block with a rail and an observer, and then you can just chain it up the side however you need to the zero-tick bamboo farm. So there's not one right way to do it. It depends on how you put in my zero-tick bamboo farm here. So I will leave that up to you guys. Sorry this one was kind of a long one, but like I said, super late at night, and it's the first redstone video I've done in a while, and it's been a while since I built this. So it took me to remember to, get it down. But as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I have. I'm happy to be back in the swing of things. Hope you guys will continue to support me. Much love for all of you that checked on me. Down in the description are the links to my Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, all that good stuff. Hope to see you guys in my Discord. I always love hearing from you. If you ever need any help with any of this, feel free to hit me up. I have a pretty quick response time. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.